So I'm going to start off with my thumb, and I'm just taking the nail polish brush to a red nail polish, and I'm just making 3 messy dots going on the side of my cuticle. This is actually one of my all-time favorite ways to do a flower cluster. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take a detail brush and a darker red polish, and I'm going to go ahead and just draw some petals in the roses. I saw this technique on YouTube, and it is so helpful, and it is so easy to do. I'm just going to go ahead and do these on all 3 of the roses, and then I'm going to take a green nail polish and the same detail brush, and I'm going to go ahead and add the leaves, and I loved how this turned out. It's so simple, but it is absolutely beautiful. For my index finger, I'm just going to go ahead and do a sideways triangle. I made the lines a little bit thicker, and then I'm just adding a bigger sideways triangle to create a look of an envelope. Next, I'm taking a white polish and create the base of the rose. I did this because the red polish is not exactly opaque over the black, and I thought this turned out really good. I wanted this to look like a wax seal of a letter. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some green leaves while that was drying, and then I'm going to add some details to the rose with a darker red polish. And this turned out so cute. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this cursive image onto my middle finger to create the look of paper. And again, I'm going to take the white polish and do 3 irregular sized dots to create the base of the rose. I let that dry for a few minutes, and then I went over it with the red so that the red would be more opaque over the black stamping. And I let this dry while I was drawing the leaves. And I'm just going to take the same green polish again. And then I went back in and I added the detailing to the roses with the darker red again. And that's it for the middle finger. This is such an easy way to draw roses, and you only really need a light touch because it looks so detailed, especially when you stare at it. It's very, very pretty. So for the ring finger, I'm going to start off by measuring this gold piece against the nail so that I can see how big to make the white piece here. Once I was dry, I went ahead and I did the same thing but with a pink. I added some leaves because I wanted this to be like a rose pendant, like you would have like on a necklace or something. All of this while I was waiting for the pink to dry. And then I'm going to take the darker red and I'm going to go ahead and add the details to the rose. And then off camera, I top coated around the rose so that the gold piece would stick. And I just went ahead and turned my nail sideways and pushed the gold piece onto the nail. I did apply top coat over this so that the piece would be in place. And then I added some nail glue once that was dry, and I'm applying the crystals. I did pink, light pink, and red. I wanted this nail to look like it was a piece of jewelry, and I absolutely love the way that this turned out. I do this charm nail every once in a while, and it is one of my favorite designs to do. It is so pretty. So next I'm going to go ahead and float top coat over all of the nails here except for the ring finger because I already top coated that beforehand. Make sure that you are very careful with the red because red polish tends to smear very easily. So you want to let this dry for as long as you possibly can. I waited maybe a good half an hour. And then these are all the polishes that I used. I will do my best to link everything in the description box below, including the crystals that I used. And that is all I did for my Valentine's Day nails. I absolutely love how this turned out, and this was so pretty, and I loved it, especially the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the thumb. So pretty.